Well, I guess it's time for another boring Brutal Moose video. I'm gonna sit here and talk about a computer game again. It's all I ever seem to do anymore. Field trip. Did you guys hear that? It's time for a field trip. Field trip time, guys! Oh my god, you guys, did you hear about the field trip? Sorry, did someone say something about a field trip?
Seatbelts, everyone! Please let this be a normal field trip. With a friend? No way!
The Magic School Bus needs no introduction, right? Part of me wants to say that only 90 kids remember Miss Frizzle and the gang, but that sounds statistically impossible. It's gotta be more people than that. The beloved book series turned beloved TV series was also made into some beloved-ish CD-ROM games. I think these games bring back a lot of computer lab memories for a lot of people, but I doubt anyone would argue that they're as good as the show. I've already covered the one Magic School Bus game that I remember playing when I was younger, Explores the Human Body, but I came across Explores in the Age of Dinosaurs at a thrift store for 25 cents, and, well, that's more than enough reason for me to check it out. The game opens with the classic, catchy theme song and an animated intro. I think the 3D effects are pretty cool, but the 2D animation leaves a little bit to be desired. They all kind of look like knockoff versions of themselves, and you can often count the number of frames of animation on a single hand. The Magic School Bus Explores in the Age of Dinosaurs is based off the book In the Time of the Dinosaurs and the TV episode The Busasaurus.
Did someone say dinos? I'd love to draw a real live dino.
Why, indeed I did say dinos, Tim. The class all seems to be in a very prehistory type of mood today, so let's just get on with the dinos already.
Good morning, class. Today we're not just going somewhere, we're going somewhen.
Oh, Miss Frizzle, you sure are looking different today.
When you're ready to go.
Before we take off to the past, we first have to make our bus driver's license, or should I say, dino license.
Did someone say dinos?
This is a staple of the Magic School Bus games, designing your wacky license. There are tempting options aplenty, but I eventually settled on a creation I call Spongehead Von Watermelon Nose McZipteeth. Okay then, let's get going. Gotta print our license out and we're on our way to a time way back in the day. So now we fail. These bus transformation sequences are really cool, but they tend to drag on a bit too long in my opinion. Some of them go on for over a minute. It's a little excessive.
Thank you for flying Frizzle Air, and we hope you enjoy your stay 70 million years ago in Cretaceous, Alberta. Watch the predators, please, and have a good day. Bye-bye.
Welcome to scenic Cretaceous, Alberta. A few of the students are sitting around, hiding in the bushes, hanging out with dinos. Miss Frizzle is scaling the cliff here. She just keeps going back and forth. That looks kind of tiring. And I feel like I'd actually maybe be learning a thing or two about dinosaurs if I could understand what anybody was saying.
That ornithomimus looks like an ostrich. More like an ostrich who forgot to put her feathers on this morning.
What?
Make some tunes with a triceratops in Dino Quartet.
Dino Quartet is a fun-sized funtivity in which you select a series of dinosaurs who each bellow their own unique prehistoric call. Stitch them together, throw in some background music, and you've got the next chart topper on the Hot 100.
Someone say dinos?
Next, we're headed to Jurassic, Colorado, which is located in Minnesota for some reason.
Attention Jurassic shoppers, have we got a bargain for you. Here in Colorado, you'll find a blue light special on stegosaurs, sauropods, and any kind of cycad.
Oh, now this is a much nicer screen. Look at that beautiful rainbow, the lush greenery, the dead and lifeless body of Miss Frizzle, and Snake. You can click around on the screen to hear various comments about dinosaurs.
Shake that tail, Steggy.
Oh, wow.
But the main attraction of these locations is probably the minigame.
Help a stegosaurus. Steer clear of danger in Meteor Meltdown.
Meteor Meltdown is a minigame where you take control of a dinosaur running up the side of an erupting volcano to get food as meteors rain down from the sky, and if that wasn't enough, the floods also begin to rise in later levels. I'm not sure food would be my top priority if I were in this situation, but hey, at least he's not gonna die on an empty stomach. All of this chaos and natural disaster destruction translates into a game that's it's okay. It's not great, but I'd play it in a classroom for a few minutes, maybe.
Yikes!
This is pretty much the bulk of the game, various locations with a few of the students and Miss Frizzle out and about among the dinosaurs.
Actually, Wanda, that's not a dinosaur. It's a flying reptile called a pterosaur.
Click on them to hear some muffled dialogue, and when you're bored of that, check out the unique minigame that each location has. Dino Sizer is a game in which you try and guess which dinosaur is the same height as a random object. I don't know the name of these dinosaurs, much less how big they are. Is this supposed to be something that kids are gonna know? These skeleton puzzles are probably my favorite thing in here. I like puzzles. I find satisfaction in putting things where they belong, which means I also quite enjoy footprints. It's another puzzle, this time about footprints. Not much more I can say about it. Nest Watch is a game where you watch over your nest. You're supposed to fight off predators who are trying to nab your babies as they hatch from their eggs. This is another minigame that earns the official Ian rating of, not too bad, I guess. Then there's Morphosaurus. But we don't talk about Morphosaurus. Apparently there's an overarching objective in the game where you're supposed to get pictures of dinos for Miss Frizzle's photo album, but if I didn't know or care that you were supposed to do that while playing, I have a hard time imagining a lot of kids setting out to complete that goal. I mean, let's be honest, we all know that the minigames are where it's at. Magic School Bus Explores in the Age of Dinosaurs is very much a classroom game. There's enough content here to keep little Billy distracted during computer lab time, and hey, sometimes that's all you can ask for. As a home experience, though, I just don't really see it. Though I guess it could probably be a big hit for some kids that were super into Magic School Bus or were super into dinosaurs.
Humpty Dino sat on a wall. Humpty heard a great meteor fall. The scientists found Humpty's fossils and then they put Humpty Dino together again.
What really confuses me about this game is that I feel like it looks worse than Explores the Human Body, which came out 2 years earlier. You can argue that the dinosaur environments have more going on, and that's fair, but the limited animation really makes the game look kinda bad. It could be my nostalgia goggles, but I assumed that the dinosaur game must have been one of the earliest Magic School Bus games, but it's the 5th. I mean, this came out the same year as the first Pajama Sam game, so I'm not saying they needed that level of animation, but at the time, there were games out there that looked way, way better. Nevertheless, it is still a Magic School Bus game, which means even though I didn't play it as a kid and it doesn't really look super great to me now, I can pretty much guarantee that it was played in classrooms back in 1996 and that it is remembered fondly by at least a few people out there. And that's the game. I didn't skip any part of the game. That's all there is to see. The video is over. Nothing to see here. Move along, move along.
Did someone say dinos?
You want to see what Arnold and Wanda would look like as dinosaurs?
I never thought I'd be enjoying this.
Stayed home today.
Mine eyes have seen the glory of a great big carnivore. He's nasty, tall, and long, and he's got teeth like tiny swords. Pick a fight with him, and you must...
If that wasn't enough Magic School Bus and dinosaurs for you, click this top thumbnail here to watch me play this game for over an hour. If I missed talking about your favorite part of the game in this video, it's possible you'll see me come across it over there.